In the heart of the city, there's a lady so divine, with a gift so rare she can read between the lines, unlocking mysteries. She's the one we all admire. With a touch of magic, she sets our souls on fire. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong.
Hey everyone, how are you today? Let me immediately say hi to everyone. Immediately. What's happening here? Hi Wendy. Hello, sweetie. Hi Jenny G. Hi Little. How are you? Hi Tanya. Good morning. Good health. Hi Noel. How are you doing? Okay. So I don't know, guys. We've got some Cardi B issues, and I'm not confident how much of this is to take Cardi down. And you all know I've always been a Cardi fan, always. Um, I know that there was a woman on TikTok that made a public statement about her BBL smelling and how her boyfriend left her for her BBL smelling. And women were really unkind to her. Like, they were not nice to her at all. And I have a video here. Hopefully wait, what? What? Yeah. Oh, thank you, One D. Wait, you guys haven't heard? Wait, let me. So it turns out there's this woman on TikTok. You could look her up. I don't know her name. And she made public statements following her BBL experience. Um, After her boyfriend left her, that's when the video started. After her boyfriend left her, she made a videography of everything that's been going down with her BBL. And as it turns out, she admitted that, yeah, the BBLs can stink. So now my question is to Stefan, did they have an argument and Cardi B cussed him the fuck out? And so he was like, oh, I'm going to get that bitch back. Like, did it go down like that or something? I'm wondering. I'm just wondering if that's what really went down. Hold on, guys. So I do have a TikToker explaining, or whatever his name, IG, explaining what happens. I hope this is it. That's not it. Hold on.
Cardi B BBL stink issue, which is wild. Looked it up. Fun fact: something called fat necrosis after.
I thought I had it, but I guess not. Here it is. Let me put this up so you can understand better what fat necrosis is. I think it's like dead fat or something. I don't know. Let's put this up.
Heard about the Cardi B BBL stink issue, which is wild. Looked it up. Fun fact: something called fat necrosis after BBL, where they want too much cake. So they put too much fat down there, and there's not enough blood supply. So slowly, fat starts to die and becomes necrosis, and that leads to a really foul smell. I don't know how common it is, but it happens.
And apparently, that's this BBL smell. And apparently, it smells really bad because what's happening is that the fat inside died and it's just sitting inside. Now, is it possible to get sepsis from fat dying inside your butt? To be honest with you, I think the same thing happened to Kim Kardashian, and that's why Kim took out her butt. I think that I also think that, like, I'm not a medical professional. I don't know what a BBL entails, but I think some people have BBLs. Vivica Fox, she looks terrible with hers. I'm sorry, I just had to say it. And sometimes I think they go back in and put more fat on top of what's already done. And then I'm wondering if different cells at different times, it's healthy. Like, I'm wondering if the BBL works until you go back in a second time. And I have to tell you, Cardi's BBL reminds me of someone like she who says, fuck a man, I'm going to, make my money, da 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 da. And yet you got your BBL because you want men to look at you. Which is like the opposite of what you're kind of always preaching. I make my own money. I do this. I do that. I do everything. I don't need no man. All he did was fuck around on me. And yet your BBL is because of men. I don't know, child. Just make it make sense. Oh, yeah, it's scary, but it's actually true. And I think that's why Kim Kardashian took her butt out. And I don't know if it's just the butt transfers, because sometimes, I guess in the breast they put silicone. That's not a fat transfer, but the butt is a butt transfer. They used to put silicones on the butt, and it turns out that helps so bad. Remember that one black girl? Was her name Princess from Brandy? She got a silicone butt transfer and she could hardly sit down. It was so painful for her. Apparently, she had a flat butt that is just unusual for black women. Like, it was really like a white woman's butt, like, in just an obnoxious, like, opposite the black woman. And so she got a BBL, and then it hurt. But she got the BBL before they had discovered the butt transfers, the fat transfers. So she got a silicone butt, and apparently she was in so much pain for so many years. Banner. Why don't I ever remember the damn banner? Thank you, Purple Passion. So, hi, Purple Passion. Good health. Oh, you're quite welcome. I mean, here's the thing, guys. I adore Cardi, but I could see where karma is coming for Cardi. Cardi has said a lot of dumb things against black women, and I still supported her. But I could see, if you all just wait, karma is coming. Always will. Always will. Um, but of course, we want karma to come in our time frame. But she had a couple of kids to make, so that's God's timing. But now she made that little boy, and almost immediately after, her karma started coming for her. So yeah, I will point out the hypocrisy, and I can still like you. But Cardi, you did this by yourself. You didn't want to listen to anybody. You yelled at your own people that support you. Don't tell me nothing about my husband upset. That's my man. Okay, bitch. If you notice, I didn't do a video on Cardi at some point because I'm like, not investing. Not investing. Because I could see karma. I saw it. And the thing about, what is it, necrosis or something like that? Let's read it again. Let's look at it again.
Heard about the Cardi B BBL stink issue, which is wild. Looked it up. Fun fact, something called fat necrosis after BBL, where they want too much cake. So they put too much fat down there, and there's not enough blood supply, so slowly fat starts to die and becomes necrosis, and that leads to a really foul smell. I don't know how common it is, but it happens.
It just means your butt is dying. That's all it means. And I'm also wondering, in order to take it out, like, do you have to scrape out all the dead cells? And so now, do you have a deformed butt? You know, sometimes, Cardi, when you talk shit, shit shows up. And I'm not being mean. Again, I like you, Cardi. I didn't always like the way you operated. And this is karma. Now, I don't have the best butt in the world, but I got a big ass. But it's not shaped well, right? I'll show you. Oh, why not? If Cardi can show her necrosis butt, I can show y'all a real butt. I don't even know if I can show you without. I'm not ashamed of my butt. I'm more ashamed of my side. I don't like this part, but my butt, okay. I can make it look better than it is, that's for sure. I can't even see what it looks like. You know what I don't like? My butt kind of. Have you seen Love Island and Olandria's butt? It's like high up here. That's my butt. All right. I just wanted to show you guys my butt. What I don't like is this, right? This is what I don't like, this right here. But this I can get rid of, I guess. I don't know. I'm 63. I'm lucky to look halfway this good. I think I'm going to be okay any way I come through. All right, anyway. A new definition for BBL is bad booty lie. Ooh. Shake what your mama gave you, right? I got to go back in the video and see how bad that looked. But no, you're welcome for pointing out the hypocrisy, because you know what, Cardi, I do like you. But I am a black grown-ass woman. And interesting enough, Cardi, you're black. And so when you put black women down and you act ghetto, like, who are you? Who are you? Because I know too many sophisticated black women that wouldn't do half the shit that you do publicly, including getting a BBL. So, karma. So I smell an apologiator, because there are so many things that you did not do right by us. Until you do right by me, dead ass. Anywho. Oh, you can get rid of it? Okay, well, then she needs to get rid of it. It's a generational issue. The Latinas are now investing in their Afro-Latina heritage because it's so much fun. Like, to deny your blackness is so crazy to me, because they have the pleasure of mixing their Latin and their African side, and it's so effervescent. Like, I can't imagine not showing both sides, but it is changing, and we're going to have to give them some grace, because the generations past, they were convinced that a turnover in the chocolate color was the most important thing. That's the grandma Abuela's umbrellas, and onward. Their ancestors was led to believe that turning over their chocolate skin is a better thing. But I don't think it's Puerto Ricans. Have you seen the culture in India? They don't like their dark skinned people either. No. And them motherfuckers are dark. All right. Because of your gallbladder removal and stomach, can you exercise? Shake what your mama gave you. All right. Uh, uh, But you know what, Cheyenne? Here's what I've always felt about my blackness. I chose to be black. Like, don't get it twisted. Like, if you black, you chose to be black. And when I say black, I'm not talking about dark skin, brown skinned people. I'm talking about culturally. I chose to be a black American, to be born here in the era that I was born in. I made this choice because I could have stayed up in heaven. I looked and saw the outline of my life, and I saw I can get through this. Some of us go through the veil of forgetfulness, and so they don't operate well, knowing that they chose this life. But I remembered I came here for a reason. And so no matter what my childhood looked like, I made sure that I came out on the other side as a promise I made to God in the heavens. And that's a hard promise to keep because this world is fucked up and people do some fucked up things to you. And I get it. And still, I remembered. And I'm trying to operate always under memory, but I chose blackness. And I'm glad I did. I'm glad I chose blackness. The only other culture I would have chosen after American blackness would have been Africa. That's the only other culture I could see wanting to be a part of. But I grew up in an all-white neighborhood. And there's nothing worse than being the only black in every fucking class. And never having anyone understand things. Or I remember a couple of kids, I must have been like in 6th or 7th grade, and there was a map of all the countries, and Niger was on the country, one of the countries. And I didn't even know there was such a country called Niger. And 2 boys, was always the boys, by the way, always the boys, right? As much as the girls grow up to become Karens, it's always the boys. And the boys let the women become Karens. Because if some shit goes down, white men are letting their wives take the beating. So y'all got to watch the psychology of the culture. And one of the boys came up to me, and 2 of the boys, and they were like, "Hey, Tracy, come here." And Goofy me gets up, and they're like, "Look." And they didn't say the word, but I looked at them and I said, "The name is Niger." I didn't even know that. I just changed it on my own. Turns out that's the country name. It's like, the name is Niger. And I just walked away. And no one understands racism unless you're in a space of constant racism. But I realized I enjoy being black. I enjoy my ethnic tone. I love my ethnic nose. I gave my son an ethnic nose, and he did not like his nose. And I was like, Let me kiss that nose. You have the best nose ever. Only now does he like get it. And good, he should get it because I gave it to him. His father had an ethnic nose. Like, I love me some big noses, period. Anywho, I chose to be black. And shame on any Latina in 2025 that does not embrace their Afro-Latina culture. Shame on them. Because in 2025, you have the freedom to choose better. And Cardi B, you know, she doesn't like black women, and she kind of said it all the time. And here we are, laughing. Like, how often do you think you get to call us out and this shit not come back to you? Like, what do you think that was going to happen with all of our ancestors? Bitch, are you crazy? Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, karma comes real quick. So, I can't even say if it's true, guys. But I also think that prove it. It's so sad. Even West Indian culture doesn't appreciate dark skin. I remember this family telling me, I'm pretty for a dark skinned woman. Oh my God. And she loves the N word. And she thinks she has the right to use the N word, which she doesn't. Because you can't claim blackness all of a sudden. You don't have the right to use the N word. No. Native New Yorker or non-native New Yorker. You use the N word because you call yourself black. But you call black women out their face because you're jealous? Like, you're literally jealous of us. I didn't stutter, Cardi. I know jealousy when I see it. I don't know what black woman took your man away when you were in your teens, but you've hated us ever since. Because you didn't think that girl was pretty enough to be all that. Funny thing is, you're average. And funny looking. Right? I love being black. That's why I love my people and the sun. Right? And personally, like when I see models that I don't know which culture it is, forgive me for not knowing, that has hair, skin as black as my hair and is so beautiful. I'm like, damn. But you know, the height makes them models and shit and makes them more visible and shit. And just such a blessing to be that kind of dark skin, that kind of like not Naomi Campbell dark, right? It's like black dark and be beautiful. Damn, if I could be, I would choose to come from a black, literally black skin culture. But I'd have to be beautiful. That would be the only caveat. I'd be like, all right, guys, yeah, but I gotta be beautiful. Thank you, Fit Came Chicks. Please call me for your own personal reading, 213-458-7408. Cheyenne Owens, you're gorgeous. Look like Aaliyah. Oh, that's what she... Is that Aaliyah's picture? Is that you, sweetie? Because you do look exactly like Aaliyah. Oh, my goodness. All right. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, Sudanese. Oh, they're so pretty. When we... Oh, now I want to do it tomorrow. Um, how's what time is it there? Um, yes, Jess. Oh, and Chad. Oh my God. A beautiful skin tone like shiny black. Yeah, that's what I was looking up. I was looking up Sudanese. Yes. Yeah. This is a skin tone. You couldn't lighten up this skin tone if you tried. Um, Sudanese. Oh, this is it. I mean, by the way, Sudanese comes in variations of browns as well, but this is this is the beauty I'm talking about. Like I would want to be as beautiful as her. She looks just like a black Barbie doll. How gorgeous that is. Like you can't sculpt that. She's so pretty. Oh, here's another one. Oh, look at those features. Look at that. Wow. Look at those eyes. She looks like a baby doll. Let's see what else we got. But oh, look how adorable she is. I don't know who this is, but look at the beauty of that little girl. How cute is that? That is perfection right there. Look at her nose. Look at her eyes. Look at her lips. Look at her cheekbones. She is perfection. Just perfect. Let me see what else we got. I'm looking for dark skinned Sudanese, so don't be mad at me if I don't find oh, look how pretty she is. Oh my god. Guys, look how gorgeous that is. Look at the triangles in her face. Look how perfect the eyes are to the eyebrows, to the nose, to how the cheeks go down into her lips. That is gorgeous. Now, I think I could paint her. She would be an excellent painting. I might save this to try and paint a version of this, but she is beautiful. All right, I'm over myself. And again, let me apologize. Sudanese comes from deep dark black to lighter shades of brown. I get it. Don't be mad at me. I don't have time for your judgment. Oh, Tracy only showed. Yeah, I did. Relax. Now I'm looking for the men. The men aren't so dark. What's that about? How pretty is he? Ooh, I'm looking for black skinned men. Oh, oh, suck it now. Suck it now. Look at that deep, dark uh, coal. Liquid coal. Oh my God. Hey. Just chiseled neck and everything. Wow. Whew, that took me out of pocket. That one guy right there, he took me out of pocket. All right, Sudanese. Thank you, men and women, for showing up and showing out. I'm loving it. All right. What's the yummy? That was yummy. Okay, if I paint her, I have to show you. Okay, I might sketch it first. Dear God, that's an attractive man. Dear God, yes. Ah, Black Beauty. That's Anak. Oh, one of the people was Anak. She's my favorite model right now. Oh my God, I didn't even know. Okay, yes, it's 11:11 Eastern. I have to answer a question. I wasn't really talking to you guys. Um, okay, so all right. I'm talking to someone in I, I think in the Netherlands, I think. I'm not sure. All right. But please call me for your own personal rating. What's the question for Cardi? Please call me for your own personal rating, 213-458-7408. What's the Nikki Dot and Ducky Dot are Sudanese? Oh, are they sisters and brothers? Oh, they're so pretty. Are they both models? Why am I not getting like a good face picture of these two? No. I hate anything with Naomi in it. Naomi scares me. All right, I'm going to just get them by themselves. This is Ducky Dot. She's not dark enough, to be honest with you, but she is gorgeous. But I was showing pictures of like really, really black skinned beauties. But she's absolutely beautiful. All right. Oh. Um, I don't know the difference. All right, I'm over this. Um, I'm over it. Blessed day. Hi, Saki love. Oh, yes, dear sisters. Yes, Ducky's gorgeous. I was on a flight with her once. Oh my God. How did you keep still? Oh, they're South Sudanese. So there might be a difference in colors, north, south, east, or west. I'm thinking. Happy Thursday, Trace. Hi, beautiful baby. Oh, so what's the question? Okay. Okay. I think I know what the question is since you guys have a hard time helping me with the question. Is it true? Is it true? Is it true? Call me for your own personal reading, 213-458-7408. Thank you, Bit Game Chicks, 213-458-7408. And tell everyone about me. Everyone, I give peace after the readings. I give peace. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is it true? What if it's not true? My hands are so damn dry. I don't know what this is. They've been dry all day. Mm. All right. All right. Thank you, Big Game Chips. I really appreciate you. What comment did I hide? Oh, I don't care. Oh, no. Here you are. All right. Let's lower the stage. Hi, Danny. How are you? Good morning, creative sweet angel. How are you? Okay. Is this rumor about Cardi stink butt true? Yes. Yes. The body dysmorphia came as a result of Cardi not thinking that she's beautiful. It turns out Cardi didn't know how beautiful she was. And maybe when Cardi started out, she started out very mousy, very malnutrition looking, and needed to have, I got a feeling she might have gotten her eyes done, um, other facial features, and got the BBL, snatched her waist up. But the answer is yes. I think that once she did something minor, then she went back in and got more things done. And then she went back in and then enhanced her BBL so that her BBL could be like pow pow. Not realizing that she couldn't even carry all that weight because technically she's a very skinny girl and she didn't need a big bag. And I think part of the necrosis is not having the body that can carry that much weight back there. And then to put it off on the sides to give an illusion of hips. I also think that at some point, what looked absolutely perfect started to fail and started to fall, which is why her hips, I believe, is why her hips got wider. And it was, I feel like the fat was running down her thighs. And so she started looking like this. It is true. It's very much true that she smells. I think it's unfortunate that he thought he had to say something. That's what I hate. I also feel like he might have gotten paid or incentivized to say it. Is it true? Yes. I don't think he would have said it out loud. I think he was willing to just walk away and just call it a day. But I think there's an old boys network at play. And he was encouraged because I don't think he's making that much money. And so he was encouraged to call her out her face. Now, I think her BBL got worse when she was pregnant. That's when I think the cells in her body from pregnancy could not handle the fat transfer cells. I just think none of it went together. And I think the fat transfer cells started to die as she was pregnant. And so that tells me there are hospital staff that knows that she did have an odor. They understood it from a medical profession, but her room definitely stank and they couldn't even like cover up the room, the smell of the room. It was like permeating out of the room. she's trapped in this body for right now. I think maybe the fact that this is public might make her do something about it. But I also think that being a star is preventing her from acknowledging that she bit off more than she could chew by dating this Diggs person, whatever his name is, Stefan. She was definitely dating him as a way to get back at Offset instead of taking some time and peace to herself. She wanted to show everybody that she's the bounce back kid. She is going to stay quiet for a little bit. Like you might hear her say it's not true. Has anybody heard her say anything about it? She's definitely inside her head. Remember, she's a Libra and she's all about balancing things. She's going to say that he's bullying her. I feel like there was a money transaction, or were they in the beginning agreeing to do a song together and then she may have backed out on the song. More because the song that they were willing to do together, he may have wanted it on his side, but his side of the contract doesn't support how she lives. And if the song became popular, she wouldn't get money from it. So she had to like say hell no. I do get an air sign man. I don't know what sign Offset is. Let me see if I can see it. Offset is a Sagittarius. Oh, interesting. Stefan Diggs is also a Sagittarius. Oh, girl, Hardy, you can't be dating Sagittarius men anymore. They are brutal. Um, there is a man here that is trying to figure out something in terms of her stardom. So this could be a manager. Um, Cardi B, you actually may have ruined your career a little bit. Again, for someone who talks the big talk about how you make your money and how you depend upon yourself and how successful you are, it's so crazy that you let two men take you down. That you thought it was okay to jump to another man instead of completing this process. And I'm just saying for you, for somebody else, it could be okay, but you're the star. And jump to another man and not know that man. And then talk about your previous man while you're with that man, but you don't know that man that you're with right now, because if you knew him, there's no way, even if you stink, that he would call you out your face. So you didn't know him, you fucked him. It's two different things. With all that being said, it's going to be hard to get out of this without people looking at you and wondering, like, in the moment, is this true? I think you're going to have to. Okay, I do see the sun here. But I think it has to come in a form of honesty. I think you're going to have to be like, I got my BBL in the DR. I got it from a trusted doctor. I went back and got some more. During my pregnancy, it didn't work out. So if anybody's looking to get a BBL, make sure your children are done with. Um, I got I got too much. Now I'm taking it out. And to be honest with you, I can't live this way anyways. So you're going to see a new and improved Cardi. So come watch me on my journey as I improve my life, be a mother and rap. Cardi, you're a Libra, and Libras believe in honesty. But Libras are the most unbalanced sign. And because of your unbalanced nature, Libras lie a lot. And it is the one biggest problem with Libras. They fucking lie. It is time to change the BBL history and trajectory. And if you care, like you claim you do, it's time to teach women that this is not the way to go. The BBL industry, nobody should spend $15,000 on an ass that smells, ultimately. Nobody wants to go to bed every night stinking. No one wants to have sex. I wouldn't have sex with a stink ass man. Why would I want to stay a man stink ass with me? And I'm the stinker. You're going to have to fix this. And it's more about fixing your life. Now, this can get turned around beautifully. I feel like you should do a documentary. I think you should have other women in the documentary. I think you can come out as a hero. I think you should have doctors explain how this can go wrong, like going back in a second time, like getting a big fat transfer, like learning that body dysmorphia is a thing. So when you do something, learn to let it settle, learn to look at what you got and appreciate it. But it happens to women all the time because women don't like each other because we look at ourselves through the eyes of men who never fix themselves. How many times have people gone in for a breast implant only to go back in because it's not big enough? That's the mind fucking with us. Like, what I can tell you is I'm so upset right now. Between the sheets, men don't care. They want to get to the final outcome. They don't care. They love. I wish women could love themselves as is. And I'm not talking about makeup. Not a motherfucker better talk about how much makeup I wear. And I've been wearing makeup since I was 16 years old. Leave me and my Maybelline, whatever. I don't wear Maybelline. L'Oreal. I don't wear L'Oreal anymore. I just that where I'm at, there's no such thing as Maybelline and L'Oreal. Like, it's the Caribbean. We buy. I'm sorry, Maybelline. If you want me to hold a contract for you, you're gonna have to do better. We hold. It's like this. Well, I do have this made. Is this Maybelline? Yeah, I do got this. I like this. But out here, we hold like Ruby. And I like Ruby. But if y'all want to do something for the Caribbean, y'all going to have to let me sponsor you or something, because the Caribbean, they don't do makeup like I do makeup. Not in terms of like national brands. Ruby is our national brand. Okay, whatever. Leave my makeup alone. I love me some makeup. Anywho, but the body dysmorphia thing, it's out of control. And none of y'all got this much money, and a famine is about to come. Cardi, you need to do a documentary. You need to come clean. You need to stop being a lying Libra. You can fix this because you're such a star. People will give you grace, but you're going to have to be honest and show us. All right, let me see. The BBL dolls are smelling TikTok does have a big rabbit hole also on the veneers. The BBL dolls are smelling TikTok does have a big rabbit hole also on the veneers. High esteem is free. Higher esteem is free. Thank you, Big Game Chicks. It really is. Did Off Cheat put that out there because of her caboose and smell? Then his piece stink too. He's been out there. I don't think it was off. I don't think it was Offset. I think it was Stefan. Was it Stefan or was it Offset?
Out. Put it, because you can't lie about my pussy with no fucking receipts. And when you lie about my pussy, make sure them shits is legit. Because, bitch, I'm going to take you to court. You could diss me all you want. You could talk about, oh, how I look, how I can't rap, blah, 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 whatever the fuck. I don't give a fuck. And since we here, go ahead, go stream Bia Music. Give her some streams, guy. She needs to recoup her publishing. She needs to recoup her publishing.
I don't know who she's talking about there, but I meant TikTok. Oh, TikTok did a deep dive on BBL dolls. Also on send me that, Infinite. Send me something. It was Stefan. It was Stefan, not Off Cheat. Why are we calling him Off Cheat? Y'all so bad. Maybe the African ancestors of the lady she sued are coming for her. Who sued who? Yep, Offset is a Sagittarius. Hi, Miss AC. Oh, Creative Sweet. Thank you, VidCame Chicks. Here it is, sweetie. If you watch, VidCame Chicks always posts, child. She's so good. Hold on a second. Right here. 213-458-7408. 213. Why are my hands so dry? Oh, what is happening? Oh, my hands are dry. They're so dry right now. That's something internal that's going on. All right, guys, I gotta go. Cardi Baby, shaking my head. This ain't it. Oh, Cardi Baby, this ain't it. Right. She didn't. Tasha K is rotten to the core. No, two fucked up people sued each other, Cardi and Tasha. Tasha is the worst. I can't support Tasha. I don't care how wrong Cardi is. Tasha is the worst. The worst. You guys don't even know what she tried to do to, I forget what his name is. She's the worst. No. I don't think it's about one person. I think Cardi talked about Black women. And I think that's why it's coming back with this thing that Offset said that she smells. I think, oh man, where are my cards? Fuck. All right, hold on, guys. I can't believe we need to bring them. Oh, so hard. So hard. Keeping up with all the fun. I can't find the cards, guys. This. Oh, my back is hurting me. God, right in my face. My back hurts, guys. All right. Tasha is bad as hell. Tasha is the worst. I cannot support Tasha in any way. Tasha needs to give Cardi her money. That's what Tasha needs to do. And then maybe I could find love for her. But Tasha talked about Cardi like a fucking bitch. And I can't support that. I can't support what Tasha did. I can't support what Stefan did. And Stefan, I might have to do a reading on you because you're about to get your karma. Like, why was that necessary? Like, what did Cardi do to you that was so necessary? Football player that can crack your neck at the next game. I'm just saying. I'm not wishing it. I'm saying, why was any of that necessary? Is he a rapper or is he a football player? I'm so confused. You all so happy. I found this live. Oh my God. I needed this more than you know. Hallelujah. Oh my God. I love it. All right. I'm going to pick a card, flash it, just so you guys can see the color. And lower the stage. Leo reading is up for their birthday. This is not even. Please check out Leo reading for their birthday. Every other sign, including Leo, is going to get, are you dating a narcissist? Are you dating a narcissist? Upside down, visionary. Seeing, selling insights to the highest bidder. Compromising your vision to make it more acceptable. Now, I feel like this is offset. I feel like Stefan was paid to do this. And I feel like Offset is all over this. He's sneaky as fuck. I feel like the men stuck together and Cardi B put herself on display to have some nigga take her down. I feel like she jumped too fast instead of like looking at it from a place of my husband ain't shit, but she should have did it for 6 months to a year, build her career, and then found herself in a better space with a really good man that would never call her out her face. You know, Vid Came Chicks, I said that myself because the girl on TikTok, her man had to tell her he can't take this smell anymore. I think you can't smell yourself. I think that's a phenomenon with necrosis. You can't smell yourself. I think it's a slow death in the butt. And I feel like it's so slow that you don't understand that you smell? Oh no, the ancestors of Tasha K would have been whipping her ass. Do you understand? Like no, there are some times when your ancestors are like, bitch, you really went out like that, and they will put you in a car accident because you're going so wrong. Her ancestors went after her because Cardi B ancestors are very, very strong. But it's getting to the point where you can't keep calling out Black women and not have all of our ancestors battle your group. No, it's not going to happen. So, Cardi, you came out your face wrong too many times. This is karma. I don't know, sweetie. I don't know how to answer necrosis. Like, do you have to be between the legs? I don't know how it works. I don't know. I don't know. We need answers. We need answers, guys. That's all I have to say. And we need a documentary.
About the Cardi B BBL stink issue, which is wild. Looked it up. Fun fact, some called fat necrosis after BBL, where they want too much cake. So they put too much fat down there, and there's not enough blood supply, so slowly fat starts to die and becomes necrosis, and that leads to a really foul smell. I don't know how common it is, but it happens.
It happens. I don't know, guys. I don't understand. But Cardi B is one of those people that, can you call her out her face? Can family call her out her face without her saying, well, bitch, you're not my assistant anymore? I don't know. We need a documentary on all of this. And we need some honesty from Cardi. But since she's a Libra, I don't know if we're going to get honesty. What do you guys think? We need a documentary and we need honesty from her. We want to support her, but if she can't be honest, I don't know what she expects. Because unless she's honest, this actually might ruin her career. I mean, nobody wants to be in the audience as she's bending over. I thought I had one of those videos as she's bending over, showing her coochie butt. Nobody wants that for themselves. I thought I had one of those videos.
Out. Put it, because you can't lie about my pussy with no fucking receipts.
This might be it. Look how it's falling. Look how the fat is falling. This is it. I don't know if I want that, and I'm in the front row. Libras can't be honest, and Libras, I'm sorry, in case you didn't know that about yourselves, it's true. You have to be spiritually evolved, Libras, to constantly tell the truth. It's your off-balance scales, and it's very hard for you all. Tanya, I'm not going to say that. Libra sun sign is rough. Oh my God. I'm not getting on Libras. I'm saying they have a hard time being honest. And that is scary. So, I don't know. I don't know. It is what it is. All right, guys. I love you all. Let me get up out of here. I got to do my candle magic. So let me go. I love you. Take it easy. Bye.
In the heart of the city, there's a lady so divine, with a gift so rare she can read between the lines, unlocking mysteries. She's the one we all admire. With a touch of magic, she sets our souls on fire. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I'm sure. On TV she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong.